Get rid of second spearman, or like third, I guess, because Swamper is also spearman. No ranged units. Alright, remember I have 5 units, not 4. But yeah, I imagine, so to wrap around to my point before, I imagine I'll be streaming a lot more Town of Salem eventually. I'm not very good anymore, and I really hate that. I think he wants to be over here. He doesn't really have an angle to shoot here. He wants to just be over here. He should be over there in the first place, and it was just a misposition, I think. Yeah, I can't really stand that I'm not good at the game anymore. It's really hard for me to swallow. So I want to get better. I used to be pretty decent, like not top tier or anything, but pretty decent. And now, like, I can feel myself misplaying a lot and just sucking. Ding. Let's just proc it, not get the crit back. Oh, he has crit awareness. He doesn't get the crit back in this. It's much easier to accept that you suck at a new game, I feel like. But if you are used to a certain standard, it's much harder. At least for me, it's kind of like if you never ran before, right? And you like start running and you can feel the improvement, and you don't have any standards you measure yourself to. It's like okay to suck and like to be out of breath, to stop every 20 seconds or something to breathe and like you know. But once you have a certain standard and then you stop for like whatever, because of injury, because of illness, because of whatever, and then you go back to it, it's much harder to accept that you like don't you're not at the same level anymore, I feel like. And it's the same for games for me. Okay, here's a random thought. You ready to get an insight into my mind? So I think about random things a lot. And one of the questions I ask myself is, if I would get one wish, what would I pick? And the prerequisite for that is there's no wishing for wishes. So it's only one. It's not 3 or anything. It's only one. And you can not wish for more wishes or anything that, like anything in this lane. Like also, like wishing you could grant wishes yourself or something like that. That's out of the question, right? So what would I pick? And I think that's a really interesting question to ask yourself, because over the years, and yes, I asked myself this question for years. don't question it, just accept that. I came to with different answers. So I would first start off with like the usual things, like to give yourself wealth, or like to look better, to like have infinite resources, and then you go to like the more heroic things like world peace and stuff. But I actually ended at a coffee mug that would produce non-stop coffee and would never run out. That's my answer. And the reasoning behind it is that I think it's very hard to predict what's going to happen if you wish for something that has real influence in the world. So, let's say you wish for world peace, right? It sounds really good in theory, but in actuality, you have no idea what's going to happen if you do that. I'm not sure why I gave him haste aim. Um, let's say there's like a regime who is like a tyranny, right? Like with a leader who doesn't give a fuck about his subjects and like just exploits them non-stop, and they're living like slaves basically. And suddenly there's no threat from anyone anymore. Like there are no wars and everyone is at peace, right? But that suddenly means that like there is no threat for people who don't care about other people anymore. Like that doesn't even have to be war, but like just the threat of it gone like can influence the world in a way that you never imagined. And maybe you make the world a worse place just by wishing for world peace, which is kind of hysterical if you think about it. And that's the same thing with a lot of stuff. Like say you wish like to absolve all illness in the world, and suddenly people don't die anymore, and the like it gets overcrowded and people don't die off, as like bad as that sounds, right? And I came up with more and more examples of the same kind, and I just came to the conclusion that the only sensible thing to wish for is to know the outcome of your wishes. Like to actually know what's going to happen if you wish for certain things. And that's your only wish then. So you cannot do anything with that knowledge anymore. And maybe it's not healthy for a human being to actually have that knowledge. Maybe you like if you actually know all this stuff, then maybe you're not happy anymore. Know what I mean? You cannot undo the knowledge anymore, and before you wish for it, you still don't know what's going to happen, like how it affects yourself. If that makes sense. That's a fast thinker. I want that. We're gonna sell something for it. We're gonna sell a bleeding crits for it, I think. From him, sure. So I came to the conclusion that the only sensible thing to wish for is basically something that has no real impact but is just nice. And my answer for it just became uh, a coffee mug that refills itself. Random thought. That's what goes on in my head most of the time. I think I want this. I want this steel on him because he has better armor and can stay in the fight longer. Mm. But peace is a really naive wish. Yeah, exactly. Like there's a lot of consequences you can't really predict. I don't think anyone could predict. When civilization breaks down, no more coffee will be able to be produced, and people will kill you for your infinite mug. I like how you think. Yeah, that's true. But I don't have to tell anyone. Haha. I can just pretend it doesn't exist. I want the assassin. Hmm. I have two of them. But it is true, yeah. Feels bad, man. I'm gonna have trouble killing the hunter off, I think. Because I have to assume a position here. Maybe I do this, and place the hunter in front. Then I hand, like, the assassin back. Yeah, that's the way. I get him back, and I get him in front. There's no rhino, right? There's one rhino, but it cannot reach. There's a trap here. So I get him back further. And block him off eventually. If I can help it, I want to stay behind this, yeah. I think that's the way to do it. Just block him off. Oh, there's a pathway here. So I expect the assassin to go up then. Here, shoot him. I came to accept that my head is a weird place. I think everyone's head is, to be honest. At least for outsiders. Sometimes for the people themselves also. Shoot him. Yeah, this is not 100%, but it's fine. It's here. I want him to die. Nice, nice. Shoot him. He's gone already. I don't need to touch him. He's shatterproof, right? I don't think I want to move forward here. I just want him... I want to prevent him from going backwards. That's fine. You can move there. Kill him. No. I do not want to be here. Just in case. He cannot ram around, but I still don't want to stand in front of a pit. Shoot him. Honestly, I should berserk my own guy to get more more experience on him, but yeah. Now we swap. I have to stand here. If we go back, then... Oh, he has not a ram. He doesn't have a ram here. Also, I don't block him anymore if I go home. Okay, cool. Hunter is finally dead. I'm strong versus this guy. Does hastening stack? Yeah, 5 charges. Hiya. Hiya. He has so much bonus speed with this. Technically, he could back off and ram him in the pit. I'm not sure how smart he is. He could like back off one and ram him in. And then I would be very sad and my... my assassin would be gone. Which is the whole reason we went for this path. Alright, cool. He's not very smart. Just the rhino. I should have checked for reflexive. Okay, let's block him off again so he doesn't go off on his own. There's no more ramming shenanigans, so we're good. Let him come in here. Oh wow. He's just standing there to block the assassin. Not sure I went over there. Pow. He does have reflexive, huh? Alright then. Heal, my friend. Do I want to shoot him more? Get rid of him. No! Oh my god. Please. Have mercy. Alright, cool. Assassin. Oh baby, it's a flesh eater. Oh, I want it so bad. That's very expensive. We don't have anything to trade into it. He's a soldier. I will never trigger soldier. We're gonna like send one scouting. I like to have one scout, that's fine. I want Flesh Eater so badly. But it's too expensive. I would have to get rid of bleeding, that's not enough. Then like one Lightfoot. But man, do I want that. It's so good to have the bleeding though. It unlocks so many fights for us, which we would not be able to take otherwise. And I could just take a Stalwart. I could also just save up. Yeah, it's fine. Caravan, sure. Oh, I should have sent him scouting before. He has iron, that's fine. Alright, he needs the bleeding crits. Assassin OP with bleeding crits. We have a silver spear to give out. Probably he has steel, right? Yeah. And this is iron stuff. Okay. Coolio. Hey, what's up, Pistol? Nice to see you. Monkey gun. Hand the hook. Almost. Close enough. So this is a survivor-based fight. The more people survive, the better the rewards we will get. It's gonna be hard to rescue this one if we don't rush there. This is completely cut off, so they are safe. Also, this is not walkable, right? Oh, this is walkable. Interesting. Yeah, you can walk there, but this is a one-tail. They do have one marksman, right? And then the rest goes in here or up here. Okay. So I think we do a split here. Who can hold this on his own? We don't have pits anywhere. We have like pits there. Is this a pit? No. This is just a elevation thingy. I think send him down here. He wants to be up. Nah. I think send the assassin down here. The most backstabs are gonna happen here, right? Maybe we can just walk him up here. I don't want to give this up, do I? There's not much to think about in this fight. I just want to maximize people surviving. I think you get medicine if enough people survive. I'm not sure if you get a legendary or like a chance at a legendary. Maybe. I don't quite remember. But I remember the reward is pretty good if like all of them survive. I think it's Jesus. Yeah, this is this is how you get yourself killed. Perfect. Run into them. You're a melee hunter now. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. What the fuck? It's a 50, right? Take a 50. Alright. I don't reach here. Fuck. Kill this guy, I guess. Don't kill yourself. You have so much to live for. Exorn I can block here. He goes 11. Goes in 10. I think he is gone. But he will go back on his own. I don't want to block him out here. Yeah, I think the reward is categorized into 70 plus percent surviving, and then like 30 to 70% surviving, and then like less than 30. I think is what I heard. I'm not sure though. Like it's just an estimate. I want to be a little bit careful. They have double rams, and I don't want to stand here. Also not here because they get 2 for 1 attacks on me. Here I get to 1v1 people, so that's where I want to stand. Let's help this guy out so he doesn't die on me and block the shots here. Alright, son. They cannot ram me off here. They can only ram me back. So it's a fine place to stand. Shot his own guy. Typical you. No, I didn't ignore selling Lightfoot. I said I would have to. Lightfoot was changed to a 22 cost mutator, so it only gives 11. I was aware that I could have sold it, but I didn't want to. I would have to sell Bleeding Crits and Lightfoot, which is what I'm not willing to do. Fucking hell. Live! You can do it. Let's keep him alive. I think one died so far, right? The one Javelineer. The other Hunter that walked forward is this guy. And the Villager is also surviving. I have to back off now, I think. I think I want to provoke and walk. Just so he cannot ram around and do shenanigans. Kinda want to walk up to him, kinda want to just sit there. I'm 800 cookies away from 50k. Too bad the streamer doesn't want to obey. What do you mean? Obey in the sense of let you choose my run? You cannot choose my run. If you have any ideas for rewards, let me know. I will totally implement them. Like if you have a cool idea, just tell me. Could you not? Alright. I feel like I want to walk down and help out my guy here. Ugh, that's done. Let's prevent him from pushing people. There's also one Hammerman over there. Oh man, I missed Assassin. Oh yes, give me that. If I go here, he gets a backstab on me. Holy shit! What's your HP like? I didn't 400, huh? Well done. If you say so. Alright, finally poison. 50k points for feed picks. Twitch chat. Never change. Nudes and I won't change the next run. How about no nudes and you also won't change? You also won't choose the next run. How does that sound? Alright, I think we got maximum rewards here. Pretty sure. What's out of time? Alright. It sounds like someone. Sounds like a scam. Yeah, it's medicine. I always forget, but I just know that it's a good reward. Um, do we grab that? So we have a shaman with fast thinker, but eventually we want to ditch the shaman, I think. Maybe. Let's just get it. Whatever. We have one as backup, it's fine. A cave. Could do a cave, I guess. Fortress, day 11. We're pretty high level. Our Urtuk is like off the charts. He's level 9. We have level 3 people and he's level 9. Just from casting every single turn. He has fast thinker by default, but if we like this fast thinker allows us to ditch him eventually and still have 2 in play. The other one is on him right now. I think provoke is fine. We could also go hastening to like speed up the initial turns, but we don't really need it. Silver staff. What do we have? Rare steel. 60. 64. Sure. We can do that, right? Sure. There's a beast and there's a cave. I'm not a super big fan of caves. Like, caves are nice and all, but we only have one person we want to keep throughout the run, so it's not super impactful. Caves, of course, give you extra stats. It gives you 1 random stat, plus 2 for everyone. That's this one, slightly modified, the old version. I'm not 100% on how to play that. I want to come in here. Maybe we do it in 2, right? How many do we have? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we need to kill 7. I think you need to kill more than half, right? We need to kill 8 to disable reinforcements. We can do a footman pull here. Here is fine, right? It pulls him. 1, 2, 3. It also pulls him. It doesn't pull him. How about a pull here? We took 30% moving back and forth. I think I want to do a pull here. And maybe walk in further. It's fine. Alright, let's do this. We pull with him because he has projectiles deflector and he doesn't get hit by bullets. Bullets. Crossbow. We of course spread out like usual for the oil. Just do the usual oil dance. I don't think we want to be here. This is okay-ish. He has a very bad position right now. I think he wants to be here. And he wants to move in. Do this manually because it would autopath us differently. Shit. That was just a misclick. Let him be here. He walks out a little. I mean, this shot is pretty legit. Nah, he has to walk out, right? He gets a hit on my guy. They don't have bash yet. They're too low level for bash. We can dance him. We're kind of pincered here. I do want to hold this position because we have high ground, but we also stand in oil. Questionable. I think I want to do it. He doesn't have the highest HP pool though, so I have to be a little bit careful. I can provoke shenanigan this. The next oil hit will be pretty brutal, to be honest. Yeah, he has strong versus poison. I kind of wasted his crit on this. Maybe I should have not attacked. It could have been a viable option. Let's get him out of here. I could go here and poison this guy. He won't come off of the high ground whatsoever. There's no ramming guys coming in. I don't want to do that. What a bad spot. Can do this. I can't move around. Or you taunted on Jabro, on the assassin. I don't want to get in with him. So let's not. I need to retreat pretty soon before the reinforcements come in. There's the oil. Those two were not eligible oil targets because they stood next to a target, but this one was. I didn't really pay attention to the oil too much. I think I want to provoke walk here. They will arrive soonish. Tank it one more turn. I think I can take out those two and then go. Tank this to speed up his kill. He's gonna die as soon as he comes on that, like as soon as he takes his turn. Strong versus, interesting. Alright, we have to walk now. How's it looking? And I need to rename people. That's not acceptable. Is this a retreat tell? I cannot tell. This is, right? This also is. Leplol. Who is Leplol? This guy? Okay. 13, we're out. It's fine. Rejuvenation. This is a retreat tell. I want to stand in front of him if I can. He's a shield blocker. Jabril. Jabril is not on a retreat tell here. Okay. How about here? Is this one? Man, that's hard to tell. The old messes this up so badly. And I didn't play those maps like often enough to be able to tell. I mean, he's not going to die to this, so I don't really have to block this shot. I didn't want to move him in front, and it's only him now. Right. I mean, I could have played this better, but... What is the plan for the floater? So the plan is to make him a machine gun, basically. We want to stack... He doesn't have withdrawal yet. We want to stack status effects on him, give him Brilliant Mind, give him Birdie, and then give him a lot of Berserks, abuse his 30 stamina attack, so he can attack a lot of times in a turn, and then want to feed him crits. With every crit, he applies like poison, bleeding crits, immobilizing crits, and then he gets withdrawal, and he gets to move 2 tiles again. And then he hopefully gets full focus, gets Action Man, another crit, and then hopefully we find a Berserk focus for Improviser and he gets another attack. And then like he applies it to himself with Improviser, and then we can give him Berserk, the one we just gained, and give it again to him and he shoots again. And after every like crit, he moves to and applies the status effects to another person. So the idea is like he goes 17,000 times before the enemy reacts, and he just goes through the battlefield and applies like bleeding, poison, immobilizing to 17 people before they can react. That's the dream. That's what we're aiming for. Alright. I mean, we can potentially just fight this. We have to walk in here if we want to. Those pits can be kind of helpful. Nah, not really. We only have Ram, right? Yeah, Ram is our only movement effect. It's a little bit too hard to fight still, I would say. We would have to split to walk in. At least this is a 2-tell, huh? I mean, we could potentially walk in here. Let's try it. Like, we could hold this. The thing is, I still have 3 ranged units, and I only have access to 1 of the ranged units. I have 1 deflector I can place, but they can usually get around the 1 deflector. But if I stay around here, then it's gonna be another retreat. I kind of want to be greedy and just walk in. Right. Let's be greedy, right? What can go wrong? Let's do this. They walk in front. It's fine. Give them 1 head start. I don't want to walk in with the floater at first. Give him some regen, because why not? He goes on 5. So I want to do this, and then I swap with him. Like this one. He's gonna walk down here probably and shoot me, or no, he's gonna walk here and shoot me. That's awkward. There's gonna be a lot of damage on him. Nope, he didn't move. Interesting. I totally expected him to move here. That's pretty good for us. Right. We could go here and apply poison to him. I think that's worth. Like, we take a hit to the face, but that's a really big deal to get this on him early. We don't do a lot of damage because he's in a battle area, but we still apply the poison, and the poison is not affected by it. So it's gonna help us a lot. We do want to go in here. The thing is, he goes next, but we can swap with our spearman, so it's probably fine. Alright, we can do this and not get him hit for a billion. He gets backstabs on us though, but we still have shield, and it doesn't do much with the shield on. He has bleeding crits, right? But oh, he had sharp eyes also. Wow, what was his chance? He missed a 64% to pierce us. Poor guy. He got screwed by RNG. Oh. Yeah, we need to break this up pretty immediately. He doesn't have Lightfoot yet, so he just sits there. I think we want to sustain more than anything. He can walk after because it's a backstab, so probably moves in here. Oh, he doesn't have Murdering Sense yet. Of course, he's not level 7, he's level 4. He goes in 1, he goes in 5. If I let him, then he's gonna go around and hit me. He has 400. He's also gonna hit me. Let's get him in further and then shoot him once more. Alright. Oh, I can reach. Okay. I should do that. Like, he's immune to this guy, and he can reach him, but that's fine. He's immune to him, and I control him pretty well, right? Right, we're inside. Cool. That should be pretty easy cleanup from now. He's in the most dangerous position, together with the assassin. I think we want some region on the assassin, more than anything. Probably do some provoke scams. Right, we scam this, get him up here and kill this guy. Shot his own guy. If we go here, we need to ensure that he dies. Otherwise, they get backstabs on us. But like claiming this and getting onto him is pretty helpful-ish. We also need to get onto him. We can like ram up. We could also just not go up there. I think we don't go up there and just tank the hits for now. We're like pretty healthy. Sorry. We're like pretty healthy and like we don't need it yet, right? Hey, there's withdrawal. Nice. We also have a shaman. That's just so strong. Jesus. Ow. He just walks out, right? 54. That's not enough. Let's hit him once so he dies to poison. He doesn't get a turn again. He goes on 3. Who goes on 2? Fuck me. He can move him, that's fine. We just want to keep him here. He doesn't have Lightfoot yet. I just want to move him out of the way so he can ram him. He doesn't have Lightfoot of his own. Sure. Some regen. He dies very easily. Okay then. Let's block for him and nail him. That's so much sustain. Just from one unit. It's pretty crazy. Move out of range of snipe and stuff. From this guy. Make sure he's gone. He's the most dangerous to my assassin. Ow. Please don't. I can walk up to him, it's fine. I can probably just keep him here. I need to block this guy so he doesn't do that. I had provoke ready. I'm an idiot. I didn't... I don't want to talk about it. Let's not talk about it. How about that? It was so clean until it wasn't. I'm an idiot. My carry is down. That's low HP. It didn't trigger the first time. You're fine. Alright, we got it. Need to rename? Good call, good call. Let's do this now. Tyrant crits? We don't need tyrant crits. Alright. Here. Have a stupid medicine. Stupid ass Urtuk. Who wants to be Urtuk? Like, if you have any preferences, you can claim any character you see here. I cannot promise they will stick around. But I can promise you that I will treat them gently and only kill them between 3 and 8 times. Not more than that. So, if you ask me, that's a pretty good deal. I want 82 cents. Level 4, huh? Alright, what do we have? Man, they cost so much. A warrior and a marksman. I don't want either of them, but they still cost a lot. Crit strike. Alright. Interesting. That's one way to force crits. I'm just thinking about, like, do we need Action Man then? We could just go Crit Strike instead of hastening on the floater, and then get him 2 crits every full focus bar. That's a lot of crits with Improviser. Get Improviser instead of Action Man, and then generate Berserk with someone else. The thing is, we could double dip into Berserk if we get Berserk on the floater. Just because we can apply Berserk on ourselves with Action Man, with Improviser, and then we still get it and we can apply it again. So every full focus bar gives us 2 Berserks. Whereas if we do Crit Strike, then I mean, we also get it, but like you don't need critical strikes. Like, you don't need too many critical strikes. The bottleneck will be Berserks. The bottleneck will be getting enough attacks off, not the crits, I don't think. But maybe. We'll see. First we need a Berserk. I like to have the regen around for now. Give it to him for now, I guess. Sure. Well, Duelist is pretty strong, right? I want to keep Duelist, yeah. Also, he has a better weapon. Alright, any claimers? Assassin? Who would have thought? Alright, Soma, it's your turn. You haven't led us in a long time. It's Float Soma, right? So we have a Shaman and a Spearman. Swamper Spearman and Human Spearman. Alright, PP Killer, what do you want? And Kale. I think Kale is the wise one, right? Kale strikes me as very wise. And PP Killer is more of the smart kind. He just beats people up. Spearman? Yeah. Definitely. Exactly. Alright. That was not the cleanest fortress. It could have been much better if I played better. I don't see much reason to go to this one. It's like in the corner and stuff. Like, there's no guarantee it connects to anything. We'll probably just go to this one. I want the most chance of anything I want to take. I want to go to the Armorer's Guild, I think. Go here. Southeast. Huh, so we have to go here. Do we just go there now then? I don't want to backtrack here, right? But I also kind of want to go to the Armorer's Guild. Decisions. Let's go southeast for... yeah. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble with the Andor fight if I cannot deal with armor. So I wanna postpone the armor fight for now. And just go Armorer's Guild and Village and stuff. Battle of Scavengers. Nothing else really. Let's go Armorer's Guild. He's now healed. It's only day 15 now. Let's take this one first. Leaders of Scavengers, retreating, still prisoners. I don't think we have the Trillium to buy anything from here. We can sell a little bit, but it's gonna cost too much. So let's do the village first. 10? Sure. So many smilers. Geek Smile is arguably the worst of the emotes. But if I've learned anything from being on Twitch for a while, is that just because an emote looks horrible doesn't mean people won't use it. Not at all. Like, most of the time, the most horrifying looking emote is like the one people will spam the most. Alright. Kill him, assassin. Create your own murdering sense without anyone dying. Damn. Glorious. Hiya. Trigger his quick reflexes. Perfect. I'm a genius. Alright. I don't think this Berserk was very good, but... I don't want him to break my armor. I don't... Nah, fuck me. I don't anticipate the fight to be very hard, but still. Might keep it around. What the fuck? Fish moly. Jesus Christ. What is this abomination? What did I just see? Oh no. Also, I found out that somebody is using my emotes. That's so cool. So, to make them public, you add them to Better Twitch TV to shared emotes, and then you have like the option to enable other people to use them as well if they feel like it. And there's an actual channel. I like browsed through all the emotes and found mine, like the hippo ones, the Yeek Thump and the Yeek Easy, and they're actually using it on their channel. I think it's like a Fortnite channel with like almost no viewers, but that doesn't matter to me. They're actually using my emotes. I'm so happy. It should give me a patience stack. I really want to unlock patience. They're focusing. I only have one now? What do you mean? I have 3. The other ones are like for higher tier subs, but all 3 of them are on Better Twitch TV. So you can already spam them. And you can only unlock easy though for Twitch globally. But I get all 3. Good wreck. I can spam all 3 everywhere. That's the real reason to have them, right? Not for my subscribers or anything, just for me. So what's up, Shiggy? You're already named after the Footman. I obviously wasn't sure which one you wanted, right? So first I wanted to name you after someone else, but I couldn't do it to you. Kapow. And we get to back off and get our trip back. Please give me a patience stack. You, walk here. Give me patience. I have no patience, so give me patience, please. You, thank you. Patience! Ah. Easy. Goes in 11. I need to get him out of there eventually. I don't want to move in here, I don't think. I want my assassin to go. If he backstabs here, he unlocks full patience. I mean, sure, let's just take it. Like this and block for him. Alright. This is full stacks now. Get smacked once more. Hey. Alright. My mobile doesn't have better Twitch TV. I mean, yeah, then it's only one, I guess. I would have liked to have all three unlockable, but I can't do it. I need like more emote slots for that, and that's not gonna happen. So there's not much I can do about it. Unfortunately. I could create more though, like for better Twitch TV only. But it's kind of hard. I already, like the ones I have, I didn't draw myself. I took like copyright free like drawings and like edited them a little bit. But I could never draw them myself. That's not really gonna happen. It's really hard to make them. Especially PogChamp. Like, holy shit. Actually, like, you need to try that yourself to realize how hard PogChamp is to recreate. Like, with any other footage. You need an actual PogChamp, like, picture or motive first. Otherwise, it's very hard to draw. Like, it needs to be very well expressed to be visible as an emote. Like, you need to overdo it quite a lot, actually, for an emote to show what you want. It's very hard. We're kind of in the lull state of the game right now, where we are over the initial hump. Well, first of all, the hump where I just play bad. That's also one, I guess, where I'm rusty and play bad. But also the first like 1, 2, 3 fights are the harder ones, and then it gets very easy until you go to map 2 basically. Or like boss fights, I guess. And then the difficulty picks up again. But right now we're in the lull phase. I don't like this part, it's just... I mean, it makes sense, right? If you play the game for the first time. But... eh. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too critical or something. But as soon as you get like your first weapons and your people, it just feels like the difficulty falls off very hard and then spikes pretty hard later on. Maybe it's just me. Oh yeah. I could greed for patience and stuff, but I don't really want to. Just pay for bots to watch stream? I don't think those people pay for bots. I think Filthy is very popular. Especially since the Battle Brothers DLC. Like, he's been streaming non-stop. And who can blame him, right? He has like an insane amount of viewers now. Especially with all the hype around the DLC. And Battle Brothers has gotten really popular. Which is cool. It's a fun game. But not as fun as Urtuk. Well, to me anyways. I don't think we want tiring. Alright, what do you got for me? Relic of Pearson. What do we want? We have to call the relic. I don't know. Giant Sword, Siphon Life doesn't make sense right now. We don't have a very good carrier. Siphon Power would be good if we find a Chubby Boy. I want a Chubby Boy this run. I'm missing Chubby Boys. What else? Necroskin, meh. Reflexoskin, eh. I think all the relics are immortal, eh. Siphon Life, right. All the relics are kind of awkward. Kayla's level 11 to level 4 shaky. Oh my god. Okay then. I see you, I see you. Who stacks it? It's gonna be very hard to stack. I don't really kill very often, outside of bleeding and poison and stuff. So killing blows are kind of rare right now. I'm not sure I want to go to the armor skill, but I don't have much other choice. Welder Outpost is really hard right now. Scavenger Spearman, nah. Also 200, I could have afforded it. I need to get a feel for how much they cost again. Like the prices have been increased so much. 213.